Hey, Teen Generations. If you're like me, there are days when you are suffering from information overload. If you've got kids in school, if you are involved in things, you're getting emails, messages, you're getting announcements, Facebook posts, you're getting all kinds of things coming at you on a regular basis, and it can be overwhelming. I know. Because Generations is your church family, I want to remind you that I and other people at Generations, we try really hard to communicate well with the church family to let you know, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what we're doing. Here's what's coming up next. And so I want to remind you of two key ways that you can stay informed. The first is through something we produce every week called the Weekly. We call it the Weekly because it comes out every single week. Every single week in your email inbox, if you have subscribed to this, you'll get an electronic email version of the Weekly. If you show up at Generations on a Sunday morning, there are paper versions that Mitch Chemnitz meticulously produces, and you can just pick up a copy and take it with you. But what many of you may not realize is just how up-to-date our church app is these days. I got to give a shout out to people like Don Tippy, who manages the email version of the eWeekly, Mitch Chemnitz, who does the paper version of the Weekly, and Ivan Santos, who's keeping track of the app. Ivan is killing it in terms of keeping this app up to date every single week. So on my smartphone home screen, you can see that I've got Generations in the upper right-hand side. And if I click on that app, the landing page is updated every single week with the most important or the most recent, the thing that's coming up the soonest thing, and that will appear right on the very first page that I land on. If you click on the bottom to connect, you can actually select the Weekly, and there are written version summaries of the eWeekly and any email that the church sends out right there on the app, available 24/7 all the time. The thing that I like about the app too is you can click on events, you click on the calendar, and boom, it lists everything that's going on, right? And then another thing you may not be aware of is in the upper right-hand corner is a place for you to have a profile. You sign in, you upload a photo, and it will provide you summaries there of all the key things going on in the life of our church. So you can do more than just give money by using the app. You can actually stay connected. You can keep informed of what's going on. And another thing I love is that on the connect button, you can email a prayer request. It's the bottom button there. And you fill out this form and it immediately goes out to 13, 15 people simultaneously. So there are ways that you can stay informed with what's going on at Generations Community Church, and I just want to remind you of two key ways to do that. Make sure you're getting the Weekly or the eWeekly every week, and use the app. It's being updated every single week. So gang, thank you for trying hard through all of the noise to make sure that Generations emails don't wind up in your spam box, and by downloading and using the app. Okay, that's enough for now. Back to the frenzied chaos of America of 2022. Woo!